going on, everybody? It's Officer here, and apparently I got a lot of support from the previous video on the tailgater one that I made by myself. So I decided to take a few inspiration into mind by going into LSPDFR packs, and I brought this one into mind. It's apparently the Charger, the 2015 police unmarked Charger. It's white, you could be black depending on how you like it, but today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make it. So we're going to get into the vehicle right now. I'm just going to showcase how it has a really good horsepower engine. So here we go. Trunk's open. So yeah, it's a very nice looking vehicle. Very nice. Okay, I just ran over the door. What? Anyways, so I'm going to show you guys how to make this exact looking car. So first things first, what you're going to want to do is go to Travel and Transport and go to Southern Andreas Super Autos. At this point, you're just going to scroll down until you see the Buffalo S. It is quite a far ways down. It's right by the tailgate and all them because it was added all together when the community demanded to have the protagonist cars in the game. I don't know why. But you're going to want to buy the Buffalo S, which costs $96,000. And you're going to want to buy it in white. And it doesn't matter what property you take it to, you just want to buy it there. Now, whenever you get said Buffalo, what you need to do is bring it instantly to the Los Santos Customs. It should already have insurance and everything on it. And now you should be greeted to these options. So there are a few more things than the normal Buffalo. So first things first, armor does not matter one bit. Brakes, up to you. Bumpers, here's what I put for bumper. To imitate a push bar, sort of like, the closest you can get, I put the carbon splitter. This is why I didn't choose any of the other bumpers. I mean, you could probably choose painted in carbon splitter. I just chose this one because it has black on it. So it imitates that Bilbo effect. The rear bumper, this is completely subjective. I was just looking at a similar cars and I realized that this one is the most similar. You could possibly use sports rear, it's up to you. Engine, if you want a fast looking police car, by all means you can take this one. Exhaust, I put the dual exit exhaust just to give it a rare looking. It's up to you, it could be stock either. I wouldn't really recommend these, it just looks too sporty on it unless you're trying to go for a mod. Explosives, never mess with that. Grill, definitely the exposed intercooler is a very big must for this. The hood, it's up to you. Personally, I would just stick with a stock hood, but it's your car. Horn, I wonder what horn that could possibly be. Lights, now this is where people can get a little bit creative. If you want neon lights to make it look more rare, you can. If not, it's fine. Not to mention you can actually get this into story mode. Plate, do an exempt plate. If you don't have any custom ones with like numbers on it, just do whatever it has, but exempt plate for sure. Respray, now this is also your choice. I'll just show you what the respray options are. So frost white, this is the primary portion of the car. It could be like a black Buffalo as well, or black Charger, whatever you call it, and this is the secondary part of the car right here. So that's that. Crew emblem, if you have a police, it's going to go right on the hood there. Of course, if you try to get this in the story mode, it will not transfer over. It'll just transfer the entire car. Roll cage, it looks very ugly with this color. I wouldn't recommend it. The roof, I put the sun strip because it would, in real life, if this car was to have sirens on it, it would be right where the sun strip is. I wouldn't go for the carbon roof or the stock roof unless you're going for like a marked/unmarked effect. This vehicle does sell for $81,000 in the end, however. Skirts, carbon skirts, definitely, or just stock skirts. I wouldn't really go for this because this looks really extended. Spoiler, I chose ducktail, but I've been actually having a hard time deciding whether or not none or ducktail looked better for it, but yeah. Suspension, I wouldn't do anything with that. Transmission, up to you as always. Turbo, I wouldn't recommend it. Finally, the wheels, the most important part of the car that will give it away or not. So what I went for was, I believe it was the muscle wheels, and I went for the Fairly. I think you guys remember last time I went for classic rod. Well, actually you can put these same wheels on your tailgater. So the Fairly looks pretty cool. Fairly cool. No? Okay. But still, these are pretty cool looking wheels. And yeah, so the windows are the last option. Also bulletproof tires is a must. I put large smoke windows. You could also put normal windows. I wouldn't recommend limo. But yeah, and that is, after you've followed all those steps, guys, you will realize that you now have the unmarked Buffalo S at your disposal. Basically, you can call it the FIB Buffalo S. It's up to you. But I find it to be a very nice looking car. It almost looks exactly like its Charger rear-like counterpart. And hopefully you guys do enjoy. I know it's not as good as my first find, the tailgater, but I mean, if you wanted an unmarked car looking effect besides just the Stania, well then here you go. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you do want to get some pretty good outcomes with this car, let me know. Tweet me some pictures at sidewalksYTG. And with that being said, guys, I'm Officer. I'm signing out.